Para mo isa. And now, when you're sleeping, my husband's sleeping. And I guess my kids are sleeping. So, this is an unplanned vacation. It's actually not a vacation. I just planted my son and my daughter's imagination where um, my sister gave my daughter a toy which is like a box or a trolley, and then they used it like maleta, and they put all their um, things in the dress because they are we're gonna go to vacation. So, and then I called my doctor and said that the schedule is on Friday. So from work, which is 5 p.m. till 6 a.m. For my husband 7, we just right away went to the nearby city. And it's so tired because we haven't slept. I decided to check in and give them the chance to swim in the pool. So they have their 1 day vacation. But my son is asking me again if we can do it next week. So his papa answered him and told him that, Jairus, you only think about once a week because we always have lack of sleep. And then we're just gonna waste it. So we told him maybe we're gonna plan a vacation every 2 or 3 months travel. Yeah, because kids really loved it. And they're so happy. Every time we go to a hotel, they're so happy. So hopefully, we can find a passive income, which we can spend to give them the opportunity of what they want. Because I will be opting in them to homeschool next school year. So this school year actually 2026 to 2027. The reason is I'll be giving birth. As you can see, my tummy is very big now. So in the next few weeks, I'll be giving birth, and it will be very hard for us because we don't have, we're not a typical Filipino. We don't have, we did not have that kind of environment where we do have parents who help us take care of our kids, or we do have relatives who help us take care of our kids. So while we're working, my husband and I are also taking care of the kids. So usually, my husband is giving a sacrifice to send them to school, pick them up, and with the issues is last year, which our city is having a issue with flies, the langaw. So we opted out from having our kids a lunch at school to avoid, diarrhea, whatever, the contamination, or like, whatever the langaw could cause, because basically those are carriers of diseases, and especially the viral one. So yeah, so it's kind of tough on our end, and they have a lot of absences, and I just basically ask the school and the teacher, oh, my daughter's almost falling out, to do the modular. But yeah, my son is having an issue where there is a lack of communication with the teacher. I know we do have lapses as a parent, but yeah, there is lapses in between. Because it's really not, to just even say that, yeah, we are all busy, but we can't compare our life to others. So yeah, maybe soon we can do more videos to share our lives so that, to give inspiration for the others that we can live even without, even if it's kind of yeah, we surpass it. But yeah, we can. I'm not like before where I can take care of the house, I can take care of um, the household chores. So sometimes, you know, what is it? The dishes are piled up. So glad we do have our kids. We teach our kids to basically do the household chores. At least they help, not by a lot, but at least they help, like cleaning the room, cleaning the living. Because we only have a very very small house. It's like a little bit like a nipa hut, but it's not a nipa. It's just but it started from a very small house, a nipa hut. Um, yeah, so that's life. So we're not that kind of person where we rely or we have someone to rely to, we have family to rely to. Yeah, we're just standing alone, and yeah, it's our choice, but we do have plenty of kids. So I'm having my fifth child. Actually, it's my eighth pregnancy, but I have three miscarriages, and this one is a survivor. Actually, we went through a lot. Like when when this baby was 6 weeks, I had a spotting. Actually, there's a lot of blood coming out. So, and then the doctor even said that I might get miscarriage again. And then when the what you call the spotting or the bleeding went out or gone, I did have I slipped, and my pelvic part was kumbaga ano siya, it was hit in a rock badly, so bad that yeah, the blood the baby survived. And then during my 11th or 10th, in between 10 to 11 month, I was confined due to a severe UTI, very high infection, and from there, um, unending medication, antibiotics, IV, oral, and yeah, I just basically opted out, or like the doctor stopped me from having antibiotic and referred me to a nephrologist. That's why we're here, because I'm meeting the nephrologist earlier today. Yeah, so but still the WBC of my urine result is still high, but the nephrologist said that it might just be because of my pregnancy. Yeah, but all good. All things are better. Um, though I do have the nephrocalcinosis caused by the RTA, or the distal um, tubular acidosis. But I couldn't start my medication yet. But it's not medication. It's just I don't know. It's kind of medication because the nephrocalcinosis is causing me a drop in or a lower potassium. So I need to increase the potassium in order for to minimize the calcium the calcium oxide buildup on my kidneys, so I can avoid having kidney stones. So yeah, a shift in lifestyle, and I've been working also basically for 9 years working from home. So sitting, eating, no much exercise if you consume your body, and you are very fat. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand up. I need to look below. Hmm? Lock the door. Kaya na ka naligo mais. Wala mo ka. ago, just making my, you know, dawn not so boring, but you're gonna be feeling bored instead. Just watching me here. Where am I now? Okay, I just need to focus so I can finish this one, so I can rest. Why did I search that? So yeah, I'll just wait for me to give birth, and after that, I'm going to start drinking the, I think that is potassium citrate. And actually, I really like the doctor because he's careful. He really is careful. Like he did check if it's good if I take it while I'm pregnant, and they said there's a risk, so he didn't allow me to drink it and just wait until I give birth because I just feel it's right. And then um, he also took a look if I can still take it. He asked me if I'm planning to breastfeed my daughter, and yeah, so and he also checked if it's fine for a lactating mother, nursing mother, and yeah, I really love that kind of doctor where they care, not that kind of doctor that no, you have to stop breastfeeding because I have experience for that. When I had a severe postpartum during after I gave birth to my third son, and I went to a specialist, a professional to help me with my postpartum. And they just advised me, no, you need to stop breastfeeding your son. Take this medicine. But actually, what I need is like a therapy where I can talk to, because in myself also, I know there's something that bothers me. Because there's a triggering thing. And yeah, they just gave me medication. But one doctor, even though he gave me the medication, he also gave me the tip to, um, he said, people won't change for you. So do not expect them to change for you. If they are hurting you, if you know that they are affecting your mental health, you better move away from them. You better go away from them. I did apply that, pero yun nga, minsan ikaw talaga yung ilalapitan ng mga demonyong mga ganyan. But yeah, for the last couple of years, it's been fine. No much drama, so I'm really happy for that. And yeah, that's it, I think. Yun lang. Walang, like, no one will gonna adjust or change for you. So, kung nakakasakit sila sa'yo, then, better, ikaw na lang umiwas sa kanila. Kasi at the end of the day, tayo lang naman ang control sa kung sino makakapagpasakit sa atin at kung sino hindi. So, yeah. And it's really helpful, but it's not easy. I was just praying that one day I could ignore those kind of people. And yeah, as I was able to, as I grow older, growing mature, I would really say that I learned to set boundaries. I learned to say no. I learned to yeah, basically the setting boundary. That's very important. Like if you decline people, if you do not allow, like an instance where um, you are invited in a gathering where you know or you have experienced before, this is what happened. We do have conflict, and then they invited me. You know, they tried to, um, you know, make peace, things like that. And then, yeah, you came in because you also want to make peace with them, to reconcile with them. And then suddenly, these people, because there are really, in a family, there are really the type of toxicity, toxic people. So there are these people who are using other people, to gain something, to gain their own interest. So, kumbaga, yung ginagawa nila is, um, okay na pala kayo. Parang ganun. So, it started from that. Okay na pala kayo. And then the other one, which, you know, it's not yet fully healed, but wanted to reconcile. It's like, change yung mood mo. And you can really see it. And then, from there, parang napapahiya ka na, pinapahiya ka na. So, I avoided that kind of thing. Because I know, in my experience, it's a lot of mental health issue. Which I would really say, if UTI can cause, scientifically, we would say that, UTI can really cause, miscarriage. But in my experience, the first miscarriage was really kind of my fault. One, because I don't have enough money, and 40 pesos to buy a PT is very much for me, so I did not buy it. But I do have a doubt already that I'm pregnant. But I keep drinking energy drink, Cobra and Steam, coffee, so I can survive with working in my sister's shop at the same time, um, studying as a third year college, and at the same time breastfeeding with, a 6 months young boy, and taking care of a 3-year-old naughty boy. So it's a multitasking. And then yeah, I got argued and like we do have conflict with my mother-in-law, and I was so mad. But I think the factor there in myself is the cobra, the energy drinks. Yeah, I did not suffer. I did have a spotting, and then from there, I did the courage to buy the PT because I only have 2,000 a month, and then you know there's a lot of things that I need to go for my family, and I'm studying things like that. So 40 pesos is already big amount of money. So yeah, and then I realized like yeah I'm pregnant, but then I'm already having a brownish, spotting coming out, and then after 1 week it just, you know, I just feel a little clump in my tummy, and I mean in my phone, or like in the pelvic area, and then I feel like I wanted to pee, so I peed, and when I peed, something came out. Let's be ready to feed this. And the second one is I was really so angry. Me and my siblings is having an argument, like me against four, against three girls, and then the boy not much, but my father is also, you know, it's just me against them, I'd say. So I was so mad because I really want to kick out that helper because he caused a lot. And my son was confined because of her, um, he did not use proper hygiene. He's not hygienic. She's not hygienic, and it caused, you know, vomiting and diarrhea. They had a gastroenteritis, which was caused by E. coli, which I have seen him coming up in the CR, and she still smells so bad. And I told him to wash his hand, you know, but she keep on doing that, and then you know she just uses his hand to get the rice, the bahaw, and the leftover rice. And yeah, and I was so angry with that, and they act like you know they're the perfect people where you cannot get angry, where you cannot get mad. But actually, they do that. But if they do that, you don't have the right to tell them. You don't have the right to complain. But if I do it, there's a lot of people that are going to comment, oh, you're so rude. You know, kasi kumbaga, lumaki kasi ako na tinatak na ng, ng papa ko at ng mga tao na I am this maldita. Maldita. So, yeah. And then, but they have the interest to get the hill belt. So, yeah, we really had a very bad conflict or chaos. And that was December. And they called me na nayawaan daw ko para to ruin the event and things like that. But no, it's not. I was just sensitive enough. And then yeah, it took me months. I was crying. I was like, because I'm kind of person na got good. So and then yeah, after in January 20, or before that actually, 2 weeks before that, because we had this pag-aaway in December. So that was Christmas. And in mid of January, like 2 weeks before January 20, yes, January 21, I already have known that my baby doesn't have a heartbeat. And in January 21, I gave birth to a dead fetus. I don't know if it's a fetus or a baby already. So it's painful. And yeah, you know, that's life. And then another one was when I had still a family issue where it took me like, also really angry, so mad. It's just not one day, but for weeks. And even after I gave birth, I still, get mad. Like, why are they doing this to me? Why are they doing this to me? Why they put me na ako lagi yung villain? So, I think that's it. And yeah, from there, we're gonna be. Nakunan din ako. I was so mad. So freaking mad. Super mad. Super mad. Super mad. Super mad talaga. So from November, December, we had an issue, family issue. January, I got pregnant. And then, hindi pa natapos in January yung issue until February. Until March, until I basically had a miscarriage. So, tapos na-involved pa yung DSWD. And there are, and ako, I would really say, no, I would really say na they're so biased. Yung tipong pagsasabihan ka na ayaw mo, yung anak mo, ano sa kapatid mo, ang kapatid mo may pera. So, he will gonna benefit. Wow, I'm not that kind of person. From the beginning, if I really wanted to happen, di sana nag-agree na ako na ipangalan sa kanya. But I did not. Because I really doesn't want my son to feel like I abandoned him. Pero ngayon, ano siya sa kapatid ko, wala akong magawa. For now, I have to listen ko. Pero gusto ko siyang kunin, but it's heavy on my end. Kasi he has the attitude which, ay nako, which talaga. Which needs to improve, and yun nga, that's what I said. Medyo nag-mature na ako na I do get away from those things that would affect my mental health. So, ayun. Um, so, ano na, I choose na, baga, dyan ka na muna na. Gusto mo kitang kunin, but I am giving support to him. You know, allowances, his allowance, basically. So, and school tuition. For yung food, kapatid ko na nagbibigay. So, hindi ko pa masacrifice talaga yung situation um, na ibalik ko siya not unless he is okay, he is willing to submit na magbago na siya. Kasi may kapatid siya. May mga kapatid siya na that will really be affected. Ano kasi siya medyo, mas may attitude siya. Though he's going through utang ko basta kapatid ko lang. Tsaka na, pag, na may pera na ako. May pera ako, pero, like, you know, enough, more than enough. Bayaran ko na siya kasi right now, yung eldest ko is going through, ano ba tawag siya? Therapy. So, may session siya with psychologist. Because my life is not perfect. Yeah? Ipot na dali. Nga, kasi mo ano mo? Anak, magid na. Anak, din na ang kung ano. Sabi niyo mo, huwag na ubang vlogger mo, anak, magani mo. Sabi niyo, dali. Wala may dali sa life.
Sabot raw.
So, ano, sometimes we just have, many things that we want to happen. We want things to happen the way we want it, but we cannot. So, I just cannot accept it. And I do believe that when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Especially after Ginoo, I would always say, oh, no, then delay sa Ginoo. So many things. I have so many plans na delay siya. And then, well, kung wala pa pag pero kung iwogi mo lang mag-hilak. So, nung let go, may ako pa sa kwarta sa una. Mag-uwi ko. Pero let go sa kung kubisan pag bigado mi sa una mo. Kasi wala mi nangabang ni, advance ni. Advance ni, it's just 1,000 pesos kay room naman sa mga abangan ko. Like, wala mi kaabot to 1 month. Mga awa mi kay Nakakita niya may abangan, ba't hindi niya i-release ang kwarta, ano gamit niya. And then, kami pa sa'yo. And ano, ang bana. Let's just stop. Hindi nga ba na inside. Kay, let's just, waste of our time. And then, let God do the rest naman.
Ako ba? From picture to movement.
Hmm.
Picture makikan? Kaya watermark na. Picture
Hindi
makikan.
anime. Animation.
Animate na mo. Kaya yun mo. Kaura?
Pero may expert na ka na, in 15 minutes, you can make it na dyan. Pag may expert na ka na, talaghan ko mga kurso na ba kung expert na ano, dali na dyan.
Sige nila, nari ko ito rin dyan. Ngayon mo ko ay pero ngayon mo kapin ba?
Magpakasang, just do what you want. And, yeah, my self-esteem doesn't like the balay because we are strict. And, yeah, they really don't love strict. Sometimes nakakaluan, nakakagusto sila. Hindi na, hindi madaliha. Pero, ano, ampo na. Kaya I control sa mga lutang ano. Wala din. Just as a mother, pero, alam niyo siya. So, sa ako, ganda ko ito. Perfect. Lock ka rin sa lock. It's just a lock. legal ka na, nagpapil na. Ayun dili pero kung nabasa na. I think it's done. Nakabay naman siya ako. Basta yun lang na eh. Kailangan ko. Depende. Kung bright ka, dali dito ko. Pero bago ba kang pinagkit. Tantay dito sa mga kita. Ulo ko. Chevron, chevron, chevron. Easy. Daghan ka kayo. Let me see. Tsaka,
Gusto mo?
Mm. Wala ko ba pa ako ng mga cookie-cookie nga? Wala pa na rin lunchbox ni Jasmine. Kapihilo dito. Gilid. Ipos-pos. Tulog na is. Oh my God. Just pause it. Make it hot.